What's up? What's up? What's up? I know I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Had to drop my son off at school. First day of school for a lot of kids in Baltimore. So, sue me. Man, oh man, oh man. How are all you doing today, this morning? Hopefully bright and early. Getting it. It's 9 a.m. on the dot here in Charm City, aka Harm City, Baltimore, Maryland. We got my man Little Rock up in this joint. Who else up here? Say something. Woo! Oh yeah, just in case people tuning in, we got to do a little intro every once in a while. Shout out to Artisan MC for creating it. One more time. Oh yeah. Hell of an intro. Shout out to Artisan for creating that once again. Hit him up, hit him up, hit him up for the intros. He said I'm gonna miss the Oreo games. Used to love. I think he used to love. Oh shit. Yeah, I know how you feeling, man. Who else we got viewing? Because I know we got some people viewing and not saying anything. So just say hello or something. Don't forget to leave a like. Donate if you feel inclined. But today's subject matter and the title: problems only occur when you start to stand up and respect yourself. See, not just in relationships, but also, well, not just in romantic relationships. Let me just get that out there, but also in your workspaces, when it comes to your friends, when it comes to various people in your life. When you're a pushover, when you're being a mark, and everything in between, everybody loves you, man. I want you to remember that. Everybody freaking loves you when you're a goddamn mark for them. Everybody loves you. When you actually set a standard, a barrier, you can't be shit anymore. There, I said it. When you set a standard, when you have something about yourself that you're saying, no, I'm not going to go for that shit anymore, people hate you. You are going to be everything but a child of God. You know why? Because you no longer want to be the pawn. You decided to be the captain of your ship, the captain of the ship, and the master of your own destiny. As soon as you set a standard, all the problems come about. Oh, he think he better than us. Oh, she thinks she's so cute because she lost weight. I could go on with it. As soon as there were relationships, I told a girl no, and immediately, even joking with a girl I was dating, her whole disposition changed from being happy-go-lucky to downright damn near vengeful, almost want to guess bring out the negative energy. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, folks. You could almost smell and taste the vitriol that came out of her mouth when I said no, and I was joking. But yet, when you set that standard, people don't like you. People don't like you. When you actually say, you know what? Hey, boss man, I respect the rank, but we're gonna have to speak to each other like men. Oh, this nigga thinks he's something else. And then surprisingly, when you were the patsy, when you were the guy with no standard, when you were the guy out of shape, when you were the guy who couldn't get a girl to date you, everybody loved you because you were always available. You were always available. You could listen to everybody's bullshit, could listen to their problems, hear about how they're going on dates. Everybody loves it when you're beneath them. You're the most loved when you're humble, when you're being meek. What's up, son? Sun is hot, raw, and tan. When you're calm and collective, everybody loves you. But once you start to set a standard or become the standard, that's when the hate comes. Mm. See, we got false doctrine out there of people hating on me. I'll use two examples. There's Lizzo and there's Shakari Richardson. Shakari is trying to brag about coming in last place. Lizzo wants to show her naked ass that nobody wants to see on social media to accept her, but with all that money, she's more comfortable being a caricature, a minstrel, if you will, instead of actually becoming a standard. See, once you say, enough is enough, they're going to say to you, why you acting funny? Nah, not acting funny. I'm acting like I got some sense. What's wrong with that? But you're not supposed to do. No, no. Oh, remember that magic word that brings the vitriol out? No. I want better for me. Remember, the bully always hates it when you fight back because you're doing something that's not a part of the strip. You're going out of character. You're supposed to be beneath everybody. Oh, what? Why is this guy fighting back? Everybody loves the Pookie and Ray Ray till the Pookie Ray Ray straightens up and squares right. Everybody loves the little bookworm until he becomes a six-figure dude because they thought he was beneath them. Every time you put forth a standard, you're going to get a problem. I'm here to tell you, you're doing the right thing. If you have enemies and people who are your adversaries, congratulations. That means you stood up for something. Well, what's up, James? Namer? D. Scott? See, exactly. See, you got to understand that black men in this country have been taught not to have a standard, to be subservient. As soon as they said, I don't like this type of woman, situation, lifestyle, whatever, boom, they hate you. I know my viewership dropped a little bit because as soon as I put this in real time perspective, you're going to get a real time hater not liking it. See, as soon as he steps out of his role of being subservient, you're going to be called the classical uppity nigger. I want you to think about it. You could never be a man in the eyes of the world, but when you capture your masculinity for yourself, those people are going to be upset with you. And you're right, sun is hot. Who cares? For some odd reason, I vote that people should start having a who cares policy. Are we bothered? Hell no. That's why that's why I warn a lot of people. As soon as you have a standard, people are gonna look at you different. As soon as you want to fix the man in the mirror, as soon as you want to improve your body, as soon as you want a better house, a better lifestyle, a better way for your children, look how everybody out the woodwork is going to put their 2 damn cents, but not one motherfucker is going to put their hand out to help. Not one person is going to finance it. Not one person is going to be giving encouragement. It's going to be nothing but defiance. Shout out to Aqua Dragon for the Cash App support. Woo! Support your interest, fellas. As soon as you want better for your life, here comes the hounds of hell. As soon as you say, hey, I want to go and I want to graduate college, there's going to be the one person who's going to bring up the one time you did something stupid just to bring you down a few pegs. They could be just a joke. Oh, I don't think you're smart enough for this. And it's usually people who are not accomplished their damn selves talking about your accomplishments. And for some godforsaken reason, we as men, hold on for a second, people. I'm back, folks. See, as soon as you draft an architectural study for your life and how you want it to be, you damn near can't tell people your plans because once you set that standard, people are going to become saboteurs to your life. What's up, Kareem? What's up, Seattle? Karan? What's up, nephew Ramsey? Happy birthday again. See, once you start putting things in motion, You're going to see who's for you and who's against you. I'm going to say it again. Once you start putting things in motion, you're going to start to see who's for you and who's against you. Hold on, folks. Now everybody sees why I do live streams really late. Everybody likes to call me. You're right, Seattle. It's the crab in a bucket mentality, man. David Bowman, what's up? Kareem Austin, what's up? Mars, what's up? See, once you start to have your life in some type of order, people are gonna be like, no, no, that's that same nigga. We can't have that. See, only in the black community where we're no respecter of persons, education, titles, or anything. That nigga not better than me. But if I went to into another community, I would get all the respect in the world. I would be a respected fellow. A guy like Dr. Dunbar, shout to the doctor, the good boy. If he was in a white community, he would be damn near a god. Snowman, what's up? How you feeling? I'm listening, boiling, blood boiling. People are going to appreciate you when you're out of their space. See, I'm going to say this again and in plainer tone. People are going to appreciate you and your talents when you give them nothing but your absence. People will appreciate you and your talents when you give them nothing but your absence. That's the only time you're going to get your respect is when you leave. That's the only time you're going to start doing things that are positive for your life and your children is when you go, when you get on that goddamn journey. What did Red Fox say? The best way to get on your feet is to get off your ass. I can't tell you how many times in my life personally I had some goddamn broad trying to knock me down a peg because I was getting better than her. But if she was a part of the plan, if she was listening, she would have benefited. And that's the shit that kills me right now. Is that so many people would benefit off your success if they actually were the anchors to keep you steady or the goddamn airplanes to keep you afloat. But no, no, everybody wants to hate. And the only thing hate does is deflate. I'm going to say it again. The only thing hate does is deflate. Oh, we can't have you as a college graduate. We can't have you as a champion. We can't have you as successful. We got to remind you of your failures. So what, you overcame drug addiction? So what, you overcame alcoholism? So what, you overcame disability? We still got to remind you of it so we feel better about ourselves. Give me a woo on that shit. Give me a woo on that shit. We still gonna manage to tell you about your flaws, even though we're worse off than you. For some godforsaken reason. That's the reason why I'm gonna tell you. Surround yourself around positive, motivating winners. Because losing and winning is like COVID. It's highly contagious. Okay? When you're around positive, motivating people, it is very hard to fail. It is difficult to give up. It is damn near impossible not to succeed. You will piss greatness when you're around the right clientele and people, when you're around the right associates, when you're around people, when every time you make a small victory, they're right there giving you applause. I don't give a damn if it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your best friends. If they're not supporting, they're part of the goddamn problem. Even in your dating life, even in your goddamn dating life, if that woman or man, for some of my female viewers, is not somebody that's dependable and supportive and caring, get the fuck away from them. If that person is a drain, if that person is a drain, if that person is a succubus, if they're a female, or a vampire if they're a male, by the the power of God forsake thee. Get the hell away from them. We need to stop feeling sorry for everybody else who can't keep up. We need to stop feeling sorry keeping on relationships that break us down. See, never be with a woman that thinks of you as the bag. Always be with a woman who thinks you're the shit. Okay? She sees you as an individual growth. She loves you the same way if you were in a mansion, and she'll love you the same way if y'all were living in a cardboard box. Okay? Get somebody who's ready to follow your mission and to keep you honest, to stay on course. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be like, um, some other young fellas in Miami and tell you some frat boy shit game, right? I'm supposed to do that. That's how I get subscribers. That's how I get like two, three, 400 people viewing me. That ain't me. Sorry. Sorry. Always have a good damn team and support system. Love don't live here anymore. But you got to get yourself that support system. And I'm going to tell you the cardinal set of black men, your networking is piss poor. You got to get out there and you got to network, especially with brother to brother. And yes, you're going to at times have to network with people outside of your society and your race and not act like they are better than you. You go out there with your head up high, dress well, and you look at them as a goddamn equal. See, brothers do not like the network too well. How can I tell? Support your interests. Start supporting your interests, not only paying the people on social media, such as an angry man, a BGS, a Dr. Dunbar, Dr. Nicole, Dr. T, Hassan Johnson, Dr. Green Gorilla, hell, myself sometimes. Why don't you not only do that, but also network to get politicians and lawyers to change these unfair, draconian laws that we suffer from the most? Why not get judges on benches who empathize with our plight in America? Why not get more police officers who look like us, raised by us, to serve us? Firefighters and military as well. How long have I been saying this? Oh, as soon as I talk about black male empowerment, my viewership goes down. You might want to, oh, it went back up. You might want to send this to your boys who need to hear this message. Give them a copy of the of the link. Why is it that we like to talk about the shit that goes on in family court, but what are we gonna do as a society of men about it? It's no different than homeboy who was with Brittany Griner, and this dude thought he was on top of the world because she was pretty, but you couldn't see the evil thought that's inside. You couldn't see that goddamn gargoyle that she was hiding behind those pretty looks. Another reason why it's good for men to network, because a lot of brothers out there need to check the whole facts. I'm just saying, check the whole facts. If that woman is somebody that the whole neighborhood knows, then she been hanging around nothing but hoes. I'm gonna tell you, fellas, get your network game up. Yeah, gargoyles were guardians, but you always had Demona. I'm gonna just leave it as that. See, networking well with brothers would have kept that brother out of a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of networking would keep brothers out of a lot of shit. Here it is. You got brothers who got to go to other races of people to represent them as lawyers because we don't have them. How many black pharmacists do we know? Do we support those black pharmacies? And I like to bring up this point when I talk about hate. When you got a lot of black people who have the nerve and the audacity to look at that black owned store. I don't give a damn if it's a corner store, but you'll break your neck to go to fucking Rite Aid, CVS, and all these other places when the black owned store needs your dollars even more. Is Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, are they going to hire your children? I'll wait. Oh shit. Woo. Mr. Arthur, thank you for the cash app. Are they gonna hire your children? See, the whole thing about it is this. You need to get your asses in gear because if you're not having people trying to fight you because you're trying to do better, then you're not doing shit. If you're not having people curse your name every time you're winning, then you're not doing shit. What's up, James? Jaquan? If you're not having some type of adversity, then you're not doing shit. Because I don't care how well you're doing, you know you're on the right track when there's people who conspire against you. I don't care how nice and how great you think you are. It's nice, but I can say gas. But guess what? That Rite Aid ain't putting shit back in your community. That Rite Aid ain't gonna give your son a little summer job. Hold on, folks. School, everybody wants to know. I tell you one thing, a lot of you brothers need to follow this plan. Hopefully somebody will write it down in the chat. Number one, get a notebook. Number two, write down your goals of the day, the week, the bi-week, and the month. You can do the same thing when it comes to fitness. Write down your days of what you're doing for your exercises and your fitness. When you write it down, it holds you accountable. So, when you're in certain situations and people are complaining, guess what? They can't say shit anymore. They really can't. Hey, this is what I've been working on all week. When you read it, and I want you to read it out loud because I know a lot of people are scared to read out loud because they may stumble, but the only reason you're going to get better is because of practice, like anything else in life. And when you read it out loud, you're confirming to the universe and whatever God you serve, this is what I'm going to do. For some unexplained reason, we like to, as black men, to sell ourselves short when it comes to progress, training, and victory. Okay? We're going to have to stop that. We're gonna have to stop the selling each other short shit. You're gonna go in there damn near almost like you got victory in hand, but you're gonna be willing to put in the work to get there. See, you gotta map it out. You gotta take one step at a time and not be afraid to learn, not be afraid to make a mistake. Ask any business owner. A lot of business owners actually beat actually were defeated, failed before they got success. A lot of us need to think shit's gonna come all the time instantaneously. You want to train the same way I used to train my wrestlers. You want to be up there for the long haul. You want to be that guy who could go rounds if needed, but you could finish them quick if necessary. But just in case you get that one stubborn opponent, you go all night long. See, a lot of this is because look, we have this mentality not to fail. We've been brought up in communities where you're not supposed to be a high achiever, but your sister, your mom, and your wife's supposed to be. There's a reason why a lot of women in our community have children by men who are the lowest hanging fruit. Because once you become successful, and the more successful you become, that woman has to submit to you, even more so, especially when you do things before or without her. And she will start to notice that she's replaceable. We need to always look at ourselves as the pick, the prize, the choice, because nothing happens until we make it happen. You're right. How many black people looked at bankruptcy as something bad? Oh, no, no, this job of mine, I'm going to keep paying it off. But as soon as they get their successful hit, they're flying. See, we don't want to admit failure because we think we got the what's the word I'm looking for? The magic recipe for success. It's no different than you got Lizzo crying about her mental issues and why can't I get the man that I want? Because the world does not work for you in that context, sweetheart. Your currency is not what's in your wallet. Your currency is in your beauty, your fertility, your loyalty, and your shape. Sorry. Same thing I had to say to the men. Your currency is your wallet. Your currency is your accomplishments. Your currency is a lot of your fortitude. Your currency is what you can create, conquer, and destroy and protect. See, the reason why I'm going to say this about the fresh and fit The things I didn't like what they're saying, it's pretty much rudimentary. It's first layered level shit. A man should never get a lot of money, houses, success to get women. He should get that to become a better man. He should get that to better his people, to better his family. Women are just a byproduct of success, not the goal. Okay? Once you start doing things to attract and gain women, when you don't have it, those women ain't gonna be around either. That's why you write your goals down. You protect them jealously. You get up, you do your 4 sets of 25 or 5 sets of 20 push ups. You do your sit ups, 5 sets of 20, 5 sets of 20 or 4 sets of 25. You do your body weight squats. Hey, within less than 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes, you just did a full body workout before you even went to work. You've already accomplished something. Think about that. Think about that. You got you got fellas here, you got some ladies who's listening. Hey, if you want to do that 1 mile run, hey, go ahead, do that 1 mile run. Get you some. But will once you keep doing it, won't that make you a better man? Do everything in your power to become a better man. Because you already know you might as well be, because all the problems are going to come once you become it. So you might as well get even better. You might as well get even stronger. Why not invest into your fitness? You're making everybody else around you rich when payday comes. Why not enrich your body? Make them hate. Oh, you lost some pounds. You think you the shit now? No, but thank you. What does Obsidian say? Thank you. Why not? Why not? Just enjoy it. Let it be pleasurable. Why not? That ain't really you. Oh, you're gonna hear a lot of that. Oh, there are some people who gonna like it when you were still fat and out of weight, out of shape, because you made them feel better. Instead of growing and congratulating your weight loss and your health decisions, they like you when you don't look the part. Oh, you lost some pounds and people notice? Wow. Guess what's gonna happen? Hate, 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 hate. I'm here to tell you. Keep telling you. What's the title? Once you start that standard, once you stand up for yourself, that's when the problems will come. Oh yeah, they'll make the passive aggressive jokes. Oh yeah. As soon as I told some ex girlfriends on what I'm not down for and what I won't do, oh, here comes the arguments. Oh, but such and such did it. Yeah, you see the problems he got. Yep. People called you skinny, but then again, I would have. But look at all the beer bellies in them that some people have. Excalibur, thank you for the cash support. Oh, nobody wants to hear. Oh, you just broke the post record for PT test and run. Man, he probably was on something. Oh, he just got his degree while he was working nights. Oh, probably somebody did the work for him. I don't get it. Well, actually, I do, so I'm sorry, but I don't get why we just look forward to this shit. Start looking forward to negativity and adversity. That should be your fuel. It should be your petrol. It should be your jet fuel. Oh yeah, people don't. It's, I'm gonna tell you, you can look exactly the same, but success makes you look different. I'm gonna say it again. You could look exactly the same, but success, nobody will recognize you. You will look so much different. You look differently. There's some people who can't see you, but being this small, weak individual, even though you made great strides to become a competent, functional, protective, strong black man or man, period. It's no different. And, I know there's ladies who go through this shit too, but this is mostly for the black men space. So we're gonna be leaning into that, but we also love our ladies here too. We had Kareem in here. I think Toya might have popped up. But see, we gotta be very comfortable to know success and standards is gonna be very lonely. Oh, just because you have a standard, don't think shit gets easy. No, it gets even harder. That's why you gotta have the strong back. That's why you gotta have the perseverance. You gotta be one who's okay of riding that road alone. I've always said this saying to people, my car is like an automobile. There's enough room for anybody to come on to the journey, but that ride is just as good solo. Believe that. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your plight is. I got a record. So what? I got a disability. So what? I'm having troubles. So what? Are you stronger than those troubles? Are you stronger than your record? Are you stronger than your disabilities? Because to make it this far and still living, obviously so. And I'm gonna tell you, black man, the worst thing to ever experience as a coach is when you believe more in your athletes than they believe in themselves. Why do I say it's the worst thing? Because you got to convince this motherfucker that they're the shit and to perform like it, to hold the standard like you the shit. And that's how I view black men. No other man in creation has done the things that we have accomplished, have went through the horrors that we suffered, and triumph like we did. That's why when you go across seas as an American black man, you're well respected. That's why you give everybody in the goddamn diaspora hope. We might as well put that Kryptonian House of L sign on our chest because we gave the world hope. Are you going to be the man that people tell stories about? Or are you going to be the one crying in the closet because people don't like you? Are you going to be the man that, walks the aisle in style and profile? Woo! Or you going to be the one who's so damn humble and humiliated that he doesn't even want to show his face? Do you want to be the victor and get the spoils? Or do you want to be the defeated and the feeling for the sorry for themselves? Choose. Which one do you want for yourself? A lot of you got to remember success is not just a parallel on how well you're doing. That's going to be a future indicator on how well your future descendants will be doing. What did my man Sean Connery say in The Rock? Do you want to be the guy that's humble, or do you want to be the guy that fucks the prom queen? I'm tired of seeing black men saying that we can't do it. Well, we done even greater shit. Come on now. Early in the morning, I'm gonna tell you people this. Early in the morning, I'm gonna tell my brothers this shit. I want you to really think for 5 fucking seconds. What needs to be accomplished today? Learn how to self motivate. Learn how to motivate each other. And you know another thing, since I'm on the subject, black men need to stop being afraid to compliment another black man on his articles of clothing, on his haircut, or shape up. Because we don't get a lot of compliments compared to a lot of other people. Sometimes you got to be like, you know what, brother, I like your style. That hat look real smooth with that hat, bro. Loving the shape up, bro. See, when you're in this gynocentric stronghold, they teach you to be a guard dog to other black men. So you can't see that other black man as your brother, so it's much easier to shoot him in the street like a dog that you were raised to think he was. See the guard dog? Full circle. Always give a brother their flowers while they're still living. Don't give me shit I can't touch, hold, and feel, and see, and smell. Give brothers their success and their congratulations while they're here. Because yeah, hey, we get deep early in the morning, late at night. We getting deep. And because you know how it feels to be a black man in America, maybe your kind words are going to be the words to keep that man from jumping off a building or hanging himself in the basement. I don't get the views that an Angry Man or a BGS or Kevin, not even close to Kevin saying, not even a percentile. But I'll say one thing: when you get that email, I don't care if it's 43 people to 4 people watching. When you get that email from a person who said I was going through a lot of tough times, and you said something that touched me, and he said, "Brother, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was gonna take my life, but what you said to me, brother, you said, guess what? Tomorrow's gonna be a better day because we get to decide what we're gonna do with that day." He said, "I put the gun down." When you get shit like that, it's not about the viewership. It's not about if you're making money. It's about, is somebody going to receive this message and need to hear this shit today? Sometimes you got to be the hero of people you never will see. And if brothers actually respected each other out there in that damn street, do you know how mighty we will become? Do you know how much of a force we could dominate? Between the murders that we cause of each other and abortion, we destroy our next leaders. We genocide our next generals. We decimate our heroes. Think about this. We're so stuck in this representation bullshit when it comes to movies, cartoons, TV shows. Who's going to speak up for the heterosexual black man? Who's going to speak up for the single fathers? Who's going to speak up for the single black men without children? Who's going to speak for the married men with children? It should be us. Why can't we be the Kryptonians? Why can't we be the heroes of our narrative? Why can't we develop and invest within ourselves and each other? Because everything I said this past freaking hour was true. We spent too much time seeing each other as the enemy instead of seeing each other as our saviors. There should be three words when you see a black man: my brother, my hero, my savior. Each time you get with a group of black men, that should be your goddamn refuge. Because you know that brother becomes successful, we gotta block the hate from him. That shit coming in like a heat, like a heat vision, searing, trying to sear off the success. See, a lot of times people don't even get what they need to get out of life because we're too busy taking and not giving. And how many of us said, I'm going to ride with my brother? We'll see people do hateful shit to our brothers. How many of them say, nah, let that man have peace? Let that man enjoy his victory. Are we going to be each other's shields and spears? Or are we going to be each other's downfall? Pick today to choose. Please pick today to choose. I'm back on, don't worry. I want you to pick today to choose. Are you going to be your brother's keeper and he is yours? Or are you going to become your brother's jailer? I'm only asking a serious question. Are you going to be the bringer of life, or are you going to condemn me to death? Well, that's the thought that it's so hard. How hard is it to tell a brother that, hey, I love you, keep the good work up? How hard is that? How hard is it? What's up, Brenda? How hard is it? Is it harder than being a black man already? No. Then do something positive about it. Of course, this applies to Pookies too. Because guess what? There's a lot of Pookies who look out for the neighborhood. You know what I'm going to do this week? I'm going to find a defining word for a Pookie, Ray Ray, whatever fucking titles people want to use. Educated, whatever, lame, I don't know. We're going to have to define this shit because a lot of this shit is not defined by black men. It was defined by black women. Because there's a lot of brothers in the edge who was educated, got their degrees, and they were not lame. They were the coolest brothers on any block, and they had their pick of any woman they chose. So when I see this educated bullshit, I say it's an argument. Excuse me. I see it as petty arguments. Some odd reason. I need to get up, do our push ups, get our motivation in, do our sit ups, do our squats. And the reason why I want a lot of you fellas to start exercising early in the morning when you get up is because I want you to know how it feels to accomplish something before your day even starts. If I could do this, damn, imagine what else I could do just today alone. Just today alone. We got who else we got up in here? We got Art New Style. Woo! Yeah! We got Black Men Being Brutally Honest. Long live the habitual line steppers. Woo! I want you to think about your health. I want you to go speak to the doctor. I want you to get your testosterone checked, your cholesterol, your blood pressure, STDs. I want every goddamn, tell the doctor you want every goddamn test checked, your vision, everything, your kidneys, your liver, everything, your intestines, everything. Well, I've always been out of shape. Well, today is the day you're not. It's going to be the starting point. Well, you know, I don't know what to do. These people hating on me. Take it as a badge of courage. When people hating on me, I look at it like it's a ribbon on my goddamn uniform. Oh yeah, I'd be like, God damn, people still hating me? Okay, cool. That means I'm still working. I'm still working. I'm still getting it in. Still positive. Hold on. You know, I'm just like this. This was his old. It's this old gospel song we used to sing in Christian school when I was a little kid. You know, one of the lyrics is like, "I keep holding on to you, Jesus. I'm gonna keep holding on to the Lord." That's how I think about my day. I'm just gonna keep holding on. I'm gonna keep pursuing. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep getting on getting on board. I gotta keep my mission afloat. Look at this picture right here. I want everybody to look at that. Look at that. See? You see that? I want you to take this and I want you to look at it and examine it. See, that's the struggle of the black man. That's the struggle of the eternal warrior. AL Boogie, thanks for the Cash App support. Woo! See, the machinery and the hospital will not work. One side you see America, the other side you see the black community. In the middle, with the man with the S, that's the black man. If it wasn't for him, this country would have fell apart. Totally. Totally. If it wasn't for him, this society would not even exist. If it wasn't for him, your ladies wouldn't be educated. Remember that. Remember that shit, folks. I want you to dearly remember that shit. Do you want to be the champion or do you want to be the chump? Because if you keep living yourself by gynocentric standards, you're going to always be the chump. Do I think all black women are bad? No. Do I think all black men are bad? No. I just think we just got some cultural bullshit we need to kick the fuck out. I think we need to come into Jesus, Allah, Buddha, and the ancestors moments. There's some black women listening to me right now. She probably lost about 50 to 100 pounds. And her friends who loved her when she was overweight and wanted her to stay that way so they could get all the attention, they hating her now. Remember that black woman who said, I'm not going to be a baby mama? I'm not going to go out here screwing literally Tom, Dick, and Harry? And she said, I'm going to get me a husband. And she got him. Guess what your single friends are doing? Hating. What about the sister who went to go get her degree, not to shove it down men's throats, but to actually help and do a better things for her life, her community, her family? Guess what her friends are going to say? Girl, put that shit down and come party with us. Sound familiar, folks? Told you. Problems only occur when you start to stand up and respect yourself. When you have that standard, exactly. Girl, you big and beautiful. Remember, people hate you when they can't control you. Should I say that again for the Negroes in the back? People hate you when they can't control you. They fear you. You're unpredictable now. I can't predict their movements. That's how you should live your life. You keep them guessing. You keep them guessing. You keep them on their toes, and you keep driving forward. You keep going on. You know already that you're going to have adversity. Your adversity does not come yet till you succeed because there's going to be so many people to bring you down. It's so easily. You got the Me Too's, you got the police brutality, you got the fucked up school systems. You got so much. That's when you got that adversity. Wait till you're successful. Hmm. That's me how I know. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna cut it out of here. Black men, know your goddamn value. Know your worth. Stop settling for less. And for the good sisters, same thing for you. But I'm gonna be very particular to the black man because we don't hear this shit enough. A man who doesn't know his worth, a man who doesn't know his value is a man who don't know his damn way. I'm gonna say it again. A man who doesn't know his worth and a man who doesn't know his value is a man who doesn't know his way out of problems, out of poverty, out of issues. Stop suffering when you should be succeeding. Thank you all for listening to me run my mouth for a straight hour. Love you all. Woo! And we out.